According to all aerodynamic laws, the bumblebee cannot fly because its body weight is not in the right proportion to its wingspan. But ignoring these laws, the bee flies anyway.
Scientists once ran the math on a bumblebee. Wing size, body weight, air resistance. And by every calculation, it should be grounded. It shouldn't be able to lift off the ground, let alone fly. But nobody told the bumblebee that. So it flies anyway. Not because it broke the laws of physics, because it never read them in the first place. And here's where it gets unsettling, because the same thing might be happening to you in reverse. You were told the rules, every single one of them. What's realistic? What's too late? What people like you don't do. And somewhere along the way, you started living inside those rules like they were laws of nature, instead of what they actually are. Opinions, guesses, old feedback nobody ever retested. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. Friedrich Nietzsche. Here's the part that should actually disturb you. Most of what you believe about your own limits was never proven. It was just repeated enough times that it started to feel true. Psychologists have a name for this, the illusory truth effect. Hear something enough times, even if it's false, and your brain stops questioning it and starts defending it. So when you say, I'm not good under pressure, or that's just not who I am, you're not stating a fact about yourself. You're reciting a rule someone handed you once that you never bothered to check. And it gets worse. The people who know the most about why something can't be done are usually the last ones to try it, because they've memorized every reason it will fail. That's not wisdom. That's a cage built out of expertise. The bumblebee had none of that baggage. It didn't know enough to be afraid. Not knowing when the dawn will come, I open every door. Emily Dickinson, the rules you've been living by, the right age to start over, the safe career path, the timeline for a normal life. Most of them weren't built for the world you're actually living in. They were built decades ago for a world that doesn't exist anymore. You've been navigating your entire life with a map somebody else drew for a country that no longer exists. And the strangest part is, you probably didn't even choose most of these rules. You inherited them from a parent's fear, from a teacher's offhand comment, from one bad moment that got frozen in time and mistaken for a permanent truth about who you are. A single failed attempt became, I'm not the type of person who does that. A single rejection became, people like me don't get chances like this. One data point, treated like a life sentence. But a rule that was never retested isn't a rule at all. It's just an old headline nobody bothered to update. So ask yourself the question that actually matters. Not, can I do this? Ask, has anyone actually tested this? Or have I just been repeating math I never checked? Because the bumblebee never asked permission from the laws of aerodynamics. It just moved.